Hey guys, it's Maxi, and in this video, I'm going to be breaking down how to pop off in ranked on Chamber. This map is going to be Sunset. If you haven't subscribed already, hit the subscribe button. It really helps me out. I greatly appreciate your support. So this is a game where I go 23-10 on Chamber. I have a tracker score of 995, and to be quite honest with you, this isn't the most flashy Chamber gameplay. But when it came to defense, I hard carried. I think I was like 18-6. So because it wasn't the most flashy, that's what makes it so special. Because that means I was just relying mostly off of positioning and good decision making. For example, you're going to see me use this Chamber TP setup in this mid area quite a bit this game. I dodge the fade eye and then wait till it ticks away and swing back with the intention of only taking one shot, then teleporting out and instantly giving us man advantage.
There's like 3 of them in there.
So after getting that pick, I double back towards B main so I can go on a late flank since they already saw me towards that mid area.
Wait, I can flank the Cypher.
To be honest, I got completely outplayed. I got far too excited at the thought of free picks that I didn't take that extra second to check my corners. Being thorough is a habit that you should strive to improve on. And since I'm rusty and I suck right now, this single-handedly might have lost us this round.
Nice try.
But going on to the next round, now I can buy, and so this is where I start cooking. And not wasting any time, I double over towards B main over here so I can trip the entrance. Then I double back towards top mid where I place my teleport. Here I'm planning on going for one and then teleporting out. Jumping on top of this ledge early into the round has become one of my favorite peaks on Chamber in this game.
Yeah, be towards A side here.
You can use the entire platform to get really strong off angles. It's really hard to predict exactly where you're going to be standing, so you always have a slight advantage.
You guys see Sky or no?
Yeah, he's right here.
I'm peeking up here now.
One enemy remaining. Spike down mid.
The next round, again, I trip A main to give my teammates an opportunity to over-rotate if they want to. My Chamber trip has A main shut down, so they don't have to feel obligated to hold it. That alone helps sturdy up the rest of the map for us. I place my teleport mid, and I just plan on working for a pick or a timing.
Oh, a lot of A.
They end up making a heavy A presence, so I decided to go for the flank. I already got caught lacking once trying to flank, so this time I'm trying to be a little bit extra cautious and careful just to make sure it doesn't happen again. I get stopped by a trip here, and I shoot it and try to fight before they can realize that I broke the trip.
Sky was elbow for sure.
One enemy remaining.
One of the reasons why I think it's really important to flank and why it's so beneficial for your team is because you're incorporating another point of stress for the enemy team. Even if you're seen on the flank, it causes a pressure that can lead the enemies towards mistakes. Even if it just forces at least one dude to turn around and have to hold you, that helps your team on the other side holding the site. It can get a little fishy though because if you die on the flank, that gives them the opportunity to rotate. The only reason that I got so aggressive here is because I saw the trip and I saw an opportunity to go for a quick shot before they could realize. There's so much going on that it's really easy for the audio cue to get drowned out. So if the Cypher isn't on his A game and doesn't instantly call out to get his teammates to turn around, I can get a free pick. Since I have my ultimate now, I want to further hammer home that mid is going to be a struggle for them to take. You can start telegraphing how the enemy is going to play once you can completely shut down one lane. If they think that middle is going to be completely off limits for them because we're fighting it so much, naturally they're going to come to the conclusion that they're going to be forced to go A and B. And that's how you play chess rather than checkers when it comes to playing Valorant. You can start countering how they're going to try to counter you and always being one up against them.
Running for my
I don't know where he went.
So in this next round, since the last thing I want to be is predictable, this round I'm planning on playing towards A main. I gotta expect these guys to finally give it a shot to hit a site fast again. So I'm gonna 50-50 coin flip whether it's gonna be A and B, and I guessed right.
Okay.
That's good.
Somebody's there. A lot B.
Flash out.
Enemy spotted B.
Their Jet makes a mistake that I see from a lot of Jet mains. He's trying to create all this space, but the timing and the support from his teammates just isn't there for it to be worth anything. After he dash, I try to hold for the people trying to follow him up, but since I don't see anything, that means the Jet is completely isolated on site, so I move to hold him since he's going to be a free pick that can't be traded.
Spike down B.
Go out.
All out, all out.
I've got your trail.
Reload.
One enemy remaining.
What the fuck?
Side.
The second I see that the Cypher caged out to get some space for a teammate to scale out, I use that as cover to reposition with the operator. One of the most important things on being a good sniper is being consistent on your rotates and your repositions to always keep these guys guessing. Also, if you have money and you're playing chamber and you're not buying a shorty for your secondary, you are trolling. You have your op for long distance, while your headhunter is pretty much a pocket guardian. Having shotgun for those up close and personal gunfights can really save your life. Quick pause. Since a lot of the maps can be broken down into 3 lanes, when playing an early high impact agent like Chamber, don't be afraid to float and take advantage of the entire map. You should be stamping your presence on all 3 of these lanes. That's exactly what I do this game. It's funny because even though I top fragged, I only have one round where I really go crazy, and that's the previous round. For the most part, I'm mostly just getting 1 or 2 picks, just kind of opening up the round for us and giving us mad advantage. But that's what consistency looks like. Right here, I'm not doing anything flashy, but it's super impactful.
Yeah,
120 on Cypher.
One mid.
I'm single-handedly holding the aim line, so it prompts my teammates to leave to reinforce the other areas of the map. After that pick, from Astra's previous playstyle, I'm assuming he's a lurker in this round. So I'm cheating towards the other side of the map because that's where I expect them to go now that they know where I'm at with the operator. I don't expect these guys to go to my site because they just lost their smokes, so that gives me a grand advantage.
One
Main, I think.
enemy remaining.
Right side.
So now we're in a 2v1 against the enemy Fade. Instead of me rotating and both of us trying to hold our own respective bomb site, I just double up with my bro so we can trade off each other if we need to. If Fade decides to go towards A, that just means we're going to retake together because if we 50-50 and one of us dies, that means she gets a free spike plant. That pretty much turns into a checkmate in her favor because she has a whole map to play against and time against us. So we'll have a better chance if we stick together. He's a controller too, so that'll be a 1-up when it comes to retaking because we can smoke the spike off and draw her out.
Probably LT spawn side.
Sure.
Since the ultimate's going down and we don't see the Fade being smited down by lightning, that helps us fill in the blanks.
Skipping right.
I see him walling off a chunk of the map, so I sit behind the box and just wait patiently before the wall is completely up before I swing out. The last thing I want is to peek before the wall goes up and let the Fade have an opportunity of getting a quick fight in order to equalize the round into a 1v1.
Ooh, bad eye. Nice. Good Yuto. This guy had no chance. I'm gonna play A again.
They like double dog when they come here.
Go.
I think they do left. Fade dog that way. Sky dog this way.
Ooh, maybe saw a couple of us here. I think they know 3, so I'm gonna fast rotate.
Right here, I make a quick audible because the Cypher cam saw the Phoenix and I. And on top of that, the Harbor walled from elbow, so that's 3 people confirmed towards this A site. So there's a decent chance they might pick up on that and try to quick rotate to the weaker bomb site. So I rotate to cut off their rotate.
Smoking mid.
Away.
Bomb.
Spike down mid.
Going to go hub chamber.
Pick up bomb.
One's out. Oh, I got shit on. There's a guy right here. Site, all 3 mid. All 3
Seems,
mid.
yeah, a couple guys are going to you, Riz.
A gift. Trap destroyed.
One enemy remaining.
He was mid. Nice.
This next round is a perfect example of my P-brain. It's the biggest noob move when it comes to being an opper. You should be ice cold and holding your angles until something's directly in front of you about to explode.
Flash mid.
One mid. Fade mid. You're going for a
Damn,
beast
only
right
2
here.
there.
Lucky enough for me, I baited enough for my Reyna to pop off. My teammates end up closing the round for the easy dub. So since their sight hits aren't working too well, I'm going back to trying to shut down mid. Same old, I trape A main while I try to probe mid with the op.
You are divided.
Flash mid.
Another one there. Oh, we got some.
Oh, fuck.
After getting those 2 picks, literally the only thing I gotta do now is just hold for overextension. They're gonna be forced to get desperate and make a play because they're instantly down on a 3v5. But I'm stupid again and get hungry at the opportunity of an ace, and I push and get a bad timing and pretty much throw.
It's my bad.
We end up losing this round and I take full accountability for it. That's why it's important to make every round count. Just because you get 2 or even 3 or 4 doesn't mean you can't be at fault for losing the round. You gotta have some self-accountability. My biggest pet peeve in the whole world is seeing somebody get 3 picks and then do something stupid and just blame the rest of the team.
It's totally my bad. I got really bad timing. I should have chilled.
And use the excuse of, oh, I got 3, like you still threw the round at the end. You're pushing and giving ultimates and stuff like that. Like, it doesn't work that way. You got to be as airtight as possible. The more that you can minimize mistakes, the more you're going to be able to win. The following round, they end up rushing towards A, and I whiff on the Cypher. It would have really been a game changer if I got that pick, but I whiffed and we lose that round.
We gotta trip your right side.
The next round, I tried to trip A side for my teammate while leaning towards mid to try to fish for a pick.
I was like 2.
Damn! Watch
Spike
your
planted. One enemy remaining.
B main, B main.
Last
Site.
player standing.
85, 85.
Oh, well played. Juked him out so hard.
This is full cap because I shot it twice. I got the receipts right here. Anyways, I want to shout out this play that this Harbor made because it was pretty nice. He took some gunshots towards his left side right here, feigning that he was using those gunshots to mask the sound of him falling. After that, he wrapped to the side for an easy pick. Well played.
Oh, well played. He's trying to work it slowly. He doesn't hit sight fast.
Let's go A
Need a
fast.
drop.
If we can
That's a good
Reyna flash through here for me, I'll central up.
Let's do it. I'll go elbow with you, Phoenix. Wait's here.
So this time I'm going with my team. Even though usually on pistol round, I kind of like playing a little bit more of a map control lurk role. Since we have a Harbor, I don't think the walls are going to last for too long, so I don't think my lurks are going to be as juicy.
Yeah, it's Phoenix ult into B, guys. You can just come with us, Chamber.
What to?
We're just gonna Phoenix ult into B if you.
No.
Okay.
What?
I mean, if it doesn't work,
Okay.
we can go back.
Okay,
to
okay.
You don't have to throw me util for me. I can chill.
So my teammates want to hit a site fast and they want me to join them, but I think I'll be more useful holding for map control and lurking. If I can secure most of the map, if they get shut out at B, my security will help them rotate all the safer. Just like how I mentioned the other half, there's 3 lanes, right? If my trip cuts off the A lane so they can't push it, and if I'm personally holding the middle lane, we pretty much have all our bases covered and we have a good general idea on where to expect these enemy players.
You want this up?
Yeah, I'll take it.
Get out of my way.
He cammed over B, but I don't see anything.
Oh, he's close. Guy's close. Guy's close to me.
here.
So close to being in.
He's touched.
No open. Nice.
Nice. Both.
80 on Jet.
One enemy remaining.
Here.
Last player standing.
Oh, fuck.
I'll play, bro.
Oh, sorry.
I'm gonna try to. Ooh, I like that. Try to peek.
Wall market and
He's hopping it.
Where's Cypher?
Over there.
You should be.
He's on my ping.
80
There's a
on
cam on
him.
B side. I don't know where it is. I got it.
Working on
61.
the weekend like usual.
Last player
Way
standing.
off in the deep end like usual. Niggas swear they passed us, they doing too much. Having so much
One enemy remaining. Win.
Since I know it's planted safe, the Cypher has 0 reason to get off spike. So I pull a Valorant moment and I have to run and gun to try to take out this jet on the way while having my trusty Shrimpy on the side and just spray to the cage for the easiest clutch of my life. This is today's code word for a chance of free coaching.